Let us recap the procedure to get top 5 products by revenue for each day. We have our original data in orders and order items. Starting from there, we will see how to compute the ranks and also filter to get top 5 products by revenue. We have already seen the solution, but in this case, I want to connect all the dots from the beginning to the end so that you can also think through the problem and come up with the solution the way I am demonstrating here. Once we understand where our data is, in our case we have it in orders and order items. Leveraging those two tables, either we can pre-compute the data and create a table or create a view with the logic to generate daily product revenue. Also, we can use the raw query, which will actually take care of computing the daily product revenue directly. So you can use the table approach or view approach or the query approach. Then we have to use the view or table or even subquery to compute rank. Once the ranks are computed, we need to use subquery to filter based upon our requirement. So here we need to have two levels of subqueries if you want to use raw tables directly to get top 5 products by revenue for each day. So this is how you can actually compute daily product revenue. This will give us date, product ID and the revenue generated for that product for each day. If you want to compute rank, you can compute rank like this. This is the approach using the raw tables directly. This subquery have the logic to compute daily product revenue. And then as part of the main query, we are just computing the ranks. We are not filtering the data here. We are only getting the ranks based upon the revenue computed using the subquery. You can see the results here. It got date, product ID, revenue, and the dense rank. Now, if you want to filter the data, this is how it will look like. You should be able to filter by using another main query. So we have two levels of subqueries. This is the main query. The innermost subquery have the logic to compute daily product revenue. Then the next level subquery have the logic to generate the ranks. Then the main query have the logic to filter to get the top 5 products by revenue. We should be able to run this and we should be able to see the results. This is how you can actually develop the logic to not only compute the ranks but also filter for scenarios like top 5 products by revenue for each day. If you want to use a pre-computed table, this is how it will look like. You can also use a view. Instead of a table, you can create a view and use the view in place of this table and it will work as expected. Here also we have the table as part of the subquery where the ranks are generated, and then as part of the main query we have the logic to filter. This is how you can either use pre-computed table or a view or the raw tables directly to generate the ranks and filter on top of it. So you really need to understand where your data is and how to break down into multiple components, and then you have to come up with step-by-step solution. In case of ranks on aggregated data, first you need to ensure that data is aggregated, then the ranks are computed, then the data is filtered using those as subqueries. Make sure you understand this process and try to solve several exercises to get comfortable with it.